Ay, ay, ay. Welcome, brothers and sisters. So, y'all see the title, and as always, it's vital. The high value man conundrum. You know, it's just a conundrum, brothers. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I have nothing against men seeking to be high value. You know, I mean, I'm all for that. I have been teaching that, shouting that from the rooftops since I started this channel. But you know, you always gotta start somewhere. You know, everything has to start where everything starts with the Most High, man. If you want to be a high value man, you got to start with the Most High. You know, high value, I mean, a lot of us are going to get ourselves in a lot of trouble because of our values. The values themselves. You know, if you assume that the amount of money that you make makes you a high value man, then you are sorely mistaken. There are only a very few quote unquote high value men, according to the scriptures. And that's what we try to, where our knowledge extends from. It extends from the scriptures. So everything that we say is for the edification of black men. It's not to put anyone down. It's not to shame. It's not to you know, it's not hate. It's for the edification of black men, because there are no good men according to the scriptures. That is where we begin. We begin with the understanding that there are no good men according to the scriptures. You know? Because the amount of money that you earn couldn't possibly make you a high value man. The amount of, you know, I've seen so many men. These are quote unquote high value men. I know I come from a family of high value men, you know, and women, high value women. And I've seen things. I've seen lives get destroyed because, you know, we tend to go in you know, in a different direction when we get a little paper in our pockets. We get a little bit of that coin in our pockets. You know, a lot of us, we start going off, man. We start doing our thing. We start feeling ourselves. We start buying this and buying that. We start doing all kinds of things. I mean, you really believe that the car that you drive makes you a high value man? You know, you really think the house that you have makes you a high value man? You really think your job makes you a high value man? I mean, those things can make you some of the most wicked men. I mean, even the Bible said, I mean, even the Messiah said, go sell everything you own and take up your cross and follow me, man. Follow me. Sell it all. See, but how many of us are willing to sell it all to follow the Messiah? That's a hard thing, man. You know, the scriptures tell us to seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things will be added unto you. Seek ye first the kingdom. That is the key. That is the key to all of this high value stuff. You know, seek ye first the kingdom. But we go out to the world, we seeking after the kingdom. It's just not the Most High's kingdom. See, when you seek after the Most High's kingdom, none of this stuff in this world matters to you. You don't have to have the nicest car, the nicest house, the nicest you know, you don't necessarily need to live in the nicest neighborhood. You know, because you understand the Most High is protecting you. But it does take a level of faith, man. You're not gonna be able to make it if you don't truly believe, if you have no faith. That's why I don't understand what a lot of these Negroes be talking about when they speak against the scriptures and the Most High. You have no damn faith. So how are you even speaking upon, you know, brothers who do have faith? You know, brothers who have put the Most High to the test. You know, the Most High said, I will do these things for you. You know, I will be your rock and your shield. You know, did any of these Negroes test that to see if it was true? They never believed. They never had faith. So how do these Negroes who never have faith, never test what the Most High stated, seek ye first the kingdom? Did they seek ye first the kingdom? No, they sought the kingdom of Esau. They wanted to live under his blessing. You know, and that's where you're going to pay, because the Most High is taking his blessing away. And a lot of Negroes ain't going to know. I mean, they're not going to know what to do. They're going to be like, damn, you know, white man ain't feeding me no more. What am I going to do when the white man ain't feeding me no more? You know, what am I going to do when the white man ain't giving me no more jobs? What, you gonna go out there and commit crimes? See, this is the problem. This is the failure of the black male. He has not tested the scriptures to see if they are true. He just gave up. He just said, you know, y'all Negroes and y'all stupid for listening to all of that scriptures and all of that. I'm not preaching to nobody. I honestly don't care about what another dude does with his life. I mean, that's your business. The only brothers that I'm concerned with are the 1/3 and the 144,000, man. That is, if you get anything out of these videos, I mean, I hope you get something out of these videos. But, you know, to be concerned with blasphemous and heathen individuals, that is wickedly going off niggas. I'm not concerned with you. I mean, I hate the term black. I literally hate it. This is a trap and a snare and a stumbling block to us the term black. And because we walk around with this black thing, I told you that we, anyone who calls themselves black are subject to all the things that black people have to deal with. The only purpose of black is the only purpose of this whole black thing is to get get those reparations. That's the only thing you can do with that thing. But unfortunately, you're subject to the nigger. See, under the term black, under this black thing is also the plight of the nigger. Where all these black people, you ever notice how everything, black people always gotta be, in the mix of whatever you're trying to do. You try to do something, here they come with the black shit. You got LGBTQ. There's no clearly defined set of rules, laws, and standards that undercoat that thing called black. It's just like I said, it's a pseudo matriarchal hodgepodge of shit. Nothing good can come from this, man. This is why we don't live under that black paradigm. That is not who you are. That is not your culture. You see how they're doing you in the news media. Everything you do, black people don't even need reparations. Black people are so dumb that they believe they need reparations. You don't need reparations, niggas. You need the Most High. And because you lack faith, you will always run after these other people and expect them to do something for you. You don't see any other way that you could overcome. You don't see any other way you can overcome because that's your mentality. You are dumb, deaf, and blind. You have been educated by these people. You don't know the Most High. You don't know the power of the Most High. I don't know the power of the Most High, but I understand. From what I understand, I understand a lot of things, man. But we truly don't understand the power and the glory of the Most High and how easy it is for the Most High to change things. You could be going along, for years and years and years, and then in a split second, the Most High can change your life, man. In a split second. But you got to be preparing for that. You got to be preparing for that. It's sort of like you want to ask the Most High for a brand new car, but you don't even got your driver's license. You're not prepared for what you're asking for, nor do you have faith that it will come to pass. But all of these things are mundane, because first you should seek the kingdom. The kingdom. You must know, you must understand what the kingdom is, what the Most High has laid up for you. Now, if you don't believe in any of this stuff and it's just going over your head and you don't want to hear it, then that's cool. Just turn off the video. Wait for the next dude. Wait for the next video or something when I'm talking about BAWs and going upside their heads. You know, this video is not for you. This video is for brothers who want to be those high value men that the Most High is putting here. I mean, literally, it does not take anything for the Most High to change all of this. All it takes is for us to be prepared, to start preparing ourselves for rulership. I mean, it's like you want to be it's like the BAW running around calling herself a queen all day. Have no idea what it takes to be a queen, what a queen does, nothing about being a queen, yet she's the queen. I'm a strong black queen. She has no experience. She's not even prepared to be a queen. So you think that the Most High is gonna, put something on you that you cannot handle? That's not gonna happen. But she's running around. She's the queen. I mean, it's to the point where, that's what I said about this whole black thing. Any woman could be a queen. Just the fact that you have a vagina makes you a queen. You don't have to do anything. There's no stipulations. There's no, law, order, nothing. You're just like, I'm a queen. So in essence, it means nothing. That's what that whole black thing means. It means nothing. It means everything, and it means nothing. That's why, see, if black meant something, there would be a clear set of rules, laws, standards that govern that community and behavior. So there would be no LGBT people coming out of the woodwork talking about, we part of this, we in the community, we black too. No, you're not black, because black people don't do this. Black people do this. It wouldn't be no group of people being able to infiltrate. There wouldn't be no group being able to infiltrate your communities. There would be no boule Negroes, because there's a clearly defined set of laws and standards, commandments that govern this community. But under blackness, it means everything and it means nothing. It's for everyone and it's for no one. So, man. The first thing we must remember is that there are no good men. We can only strive for perfection, but there are no good men. There are few. There are few. There are no good women at all, according to the scripture. There are only a few good men. At least under our culture, there are rules, laws, standards. You see why these Negroes are out here getting their asses handed to them. Why? No rules, laws, standards. You ain't supposed to be smoking no damn weed, Negroes. Sorry. No, but the white man said we can smoke weed now. That's legal, man. Come on, man. We can get high. Come on, man. You tripping now. You tripping, nigga. Nigga, you tripping. See, this is what it means to be black. Everything and nothing. Black people, when black people get that ass handed to them for out there doing all kinds of wickedness, then they get their ass handed to them, then they want to come running back to the community and begging for, a pardon, a help, something to this nature. Black man, listen to me. So-called black man. So-called black man. If you go by that term, black, if this nation sees you as a so-called black person, y'all got to listen, man. You do not need these things. I mean, just ask yourself the simple question: what would Negroes be doing if they wasn't running around this courthouse begging for shit, begging white men for shit? If white men just got up one day and said, "We ain't doing shit for you niggas," nothing whatsoever, no food, nothing. You on your own. You independent. You strong. You don't need no white man. What are you dumb Negroes gonna do? You're not even prepared for no shit like that, even though that time is coming. You're not even prepared for that. But that's how they keep you enslaved. That's how they keep you in bondage. Now, there's a bunch of Negroes running around here talking about their high value men, but high value men according to what standard? That shit sounds ridiculous to me. Just the thought of it. You Negroes don't even fucking feed yourselves. How the hell you gonna call yourself a high value man? Your fucking communities look like shit. Your community is a pseudo matriarchal hodgepodge of shit, and you Negroes are running around here talking about high value man based on what standard? Based on some fucking money? Based on a car? Based on a house? You Negroes are insane. You are insane. You're crazy. There are no good men. There's no pedestals for Negroes either. We don't get pedestals. The Most High is the only one who's allowed to give somebody a damn pedestal. According to whose standard? You could have all the money and the riches in this world, and the Most High, he's not a respecter of persons. So he has no respect for you niggas. Look at your fucking communities. No respect for you. Look at the condition. Look at how people can just come in and infiltrate you. Look at this shit. High value. That shit is so comical, man. It's just comic relief. It's just funny. Like I said, I'm all for black men getting their shit together and, getting their resources, but Lord, you don't need none of that. We can create high value men. We can create high value men. You do understand that we can create high value men. The same way the white dudes create you Negroes and, displace you whenever they feel like it. You men can do the same thing. You can create high value men. You don't need reparations. I'm all for getting them, but you don't need them. What are you gonna do since the white man ain't giving you no damn reparations? What the fuck you gonna do? Excuse my language. What are you going to do since he's not giving you reparations? What, you just gonna keep begging? Now, this group of boule idiots that are out here, see, they benefit from you niggas out here doing this stupid shit. They benefit from it. They get to feel entitled. They get to feel like they're winning because the white man has made them his pet. He pats them on the head. He gives them a little crumbs, throws them some crumbs down. And these are some high value Negroes. Fucking clowns. Excuse my language. This, I don't know. The concept in itself is just some clown shit. There are no good men. That's where you begin. That's where high value begins. Understanding that you ain't shit. You aren't. You know? Humbling yourselves before the power, before the throne of the Most High. Humble yourselves. You know? I mean, I don't know, man. That shit is a weird concept to me. It's weird to me because I understand the scriptures. I read. I pray. You know, I look at myself and I say, you know what? I understand my weaknesses and my strengths. You know, I look out into the world. I look at my community. I look at the condition of it. You know? And I just say, you know, damn, this is insane. This is insane. This is insanity. You know? You know, I look at my propensity to do wickedness. I mean, it's not necessarily wickedness, but you know, to harm another person. I look at my propensity to harm others. You know, and I know that, you know, it's in self-defense, but you know, I just see it for what it really is, man. If I went out there and I paid a bunch of money, I wouldn't still feel good. You know, I wouldn't feel like I'm good or I'm better or I have accomplished something. You know, because I think in terms of community. You know, I think in terms of my ancestors, all the things that they went through, all the senseless killings, the murders, all the things that I know come into account when I think about myself. I mean, I can never go off and make a bunch of money and start and feel good. I'm looking around me. I understand what's been taken from us, what's been stolen. I understand other people have benefited and continue to benefit from the dysfunction in my community, the dysfunction of our communities. I understand that the generational wealth that's been passed down to others, and that does make me feel some kind of way. You know, that does make me feel some kind of way about that shit. I'm like, yeah. You know, I can't forget that. Even though that was the Most High's will, I can't forget that. Do you know what these people have done? A lot of us don't even know what they've done. We're finding out every single day new shit. Just recently, they dug up a mass grave in New York City. This was a few years ago. A mass grave of black people. Mass grave. These are the people who said that my family, a lot of these people who committed these atrocities are the same people who said that my family never had slaves. My family never had slaves, so I don't know what y'all talking about. But y'all benefited. But the laws allowed you to go out there and kill and steal from black people. All the land, all the neighborhoods, the bombings of our communities. That is firmly planted and cemented in my mind. That is something that I cannot forget. No matter how much money that I earn, I will never forget that. You know? And I will never not feel, I will never knock that chip off of my shoulder. The only thing that kind of knocks that chip off is that was the Most High's will for those things to happen. You know? But that doesn't absolve you. That doesn't absolve the people who actually did it. They're going to pay. They're paying now. What's the vast majority of the people who are dying from this COVID-19 thing are from that generation. You know? So, you know, when I hear Negroes feeling themselves, you know, putting themselves up on a pedestal, stating that they are high value men while working for other men, while getting their resources and their food from other men. At any moment in time, these other men can take that high value status from you. You know, at any point in time, they could just take that from you. And then what are you gonna do? Then what are you high value Negroes gonna do? I mean, look at Bill Cosby. Didn't you not see what happened to Bill Cosby? That was a real high value man. That was a real high value man. But at any moment in time, see, just the fact that at any moment of time these people could just take that shit from you, that shit should make you feel some kind of way. I mean, look at the Bill Cosby situation, and that should make you think of how you supposed to be preparing. Nobody should supposed to know that you're a high value man. Nobody's even supposed to know that. Because in this society, when people decide that they want to destroy a so-called black man, they can do it with impunity, and they will not hold themselves guilty. They will hold themselves not guilty. Like right now, dumbass black people are out here celebrating because, you know, this dude Chauvin, he has been found guilty, but they haven't sentenced the dude yet. You know, we'll see. Just like that white police officer who is now who killed that black man in his own house, and then you know, black men are being killed, being shot. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. Now, if you're, you know, the dude Kevin Samuels, I don't have anything against him personally. I don't really listen to his content. I probably only listen to like a couple of his videos ever, you know. But I mean, I don't even think I've actually listened to a full video from him. Like maybe, I don't know. I just don't understand it. Black men love to lull themselves into a false sense of security, a false sense of superiority, a false sense of accomplishment. And I just don't understand it, man. This is not coming from hate. You know, that dude Bill Cosby, see, he got a bunch of money, and he thought that he could go out there and do whatever he felt like doing because he had a bunch of money. He thought he made it. He thought he was living in a post-racial society. You know? But what he should have been doing is preparing. He should have got a select group of black men together, and he should have been working with them, and he should have opened a school just for them. So that when, he could have, I mean, he did spend millions of dollars putting a lot of black men through school, so, but hey, those people didn't use none of those law degrees to help him. They went on with their lives. See, this is the problem with the whole damn black thing. It means nothing, and it means everything. Do whatever you want. No rules. Sell out whenever you feel like it. Nobody to back you up when you get caught up, unless of course you are Ray Ray and Pookie. Ray Ray and Pookies are like the ultimate victims of their circumstance. They're the ultimate victims. One, because they never had a damn chance. A lot of them never had a chance. And then they end up out there selling dope, going to jail, getting killed. I mean, a lot of these dudes never had a chance, man. They grew up in an environment. That's an environment that you're growing up in. Environment where everybody else is doing the same thing, and if you want to fit in, you got to get in where you fit in, man. You can't be no punk, or you gonna get punked. The only jobs out there are being given out by other drug dealers. The only means of employment that they're being given in those communities are from other drug dealers. Hand you a pack, hand you a gun, tell you what to bring back, and that's how it go. They end up getting caught, end up going to jail, end up shooting somebody, end up getting shot, end up killing somebody. A lot of these dudes never had a fucking chance, man. Never had a chance. Truly, they never had a chance. Shit. Environment is it's crazy. But like I said, brothers, man. See that dude Bill Cosby. He was the ultimate high value man. And you seen what happened to him. Look at that dude Roland Martin. That dude thought he was a high value man. He was meeting with presidents and heads of state, and he had his own little show. He had his own little news show broadcast, talking to all kinds of famous people. But now he's a YouTuber. He thought he was a high value man. He's cooned out. Now he's cooning out. He's willing to throw any of you niggas under the bus. See, if y'all had a set of rules, laws, and standards that governed your community, that would never happen, because he would know the consequences of doing said things. He would know the consequences, but there are no consequences. There are no consequences for him. There's no consequences for that dude. Lord. I mean, like I said, man, if you one of these high value men, if you one of these quote unquote high value males, just understand that you're nothing. You're nothing. You're nobody. Don't put yourself on no pedestal. Don't walk around here with no air of superiority. Do not hold your head up in the air. You are nothing. The greatest men, the real high value men, are servants. You know, those are the true high value men. Those are the servants of the Most High. They serve the Most High. They are servants. They serve. You know, those are the great. Those are the highest. Those are men that are of the highest value. Men who are willing to serve. Those are the men of the highest value to the Most High. Now it's not too late for these dudes. I mean, for a lot of them, they can get on the 5 steps and adopt the moral code. You know, they can. A lot of them can be. You know, they could get in line. But like I said, if you achieve anything, if you achieve anything in this society, you better be preparing to have that shit taken from you. You better be stashing money in different places. Like I ain't gonna even tell you the type of stuff I gotta do. I don't want to reveal too much, but like I said, man, ultimately, you Negroes don't need any of these things. I'm not prepared to divulge certain kinds of information on these videos. Not yet. Not until the Most High, you know, it says it's time. I can't divulge certain things on these videos, but trust, man, you men, black men are just some of the most disorganized individuals that I know. They are so dysfunctional. You know, I don't give a damn if black women hear this shit and they start using these talking points on you. The facts is facts, man. Black men are so confused that they believe that if you attack the person that's saying it, then the fact no longer remains. Like, if I can attack you personally, then the fact of the matter no longer applies. This is what Negroes believe. If I can say that you Negroes are dumb and insane, and you know, I could use all kind of shaming language on you, and I could attack your credibility, that the fact is not true. The facts are no longer the same. This is why I don't argue with Negroes. I let them believe whatever they want to believe. I let them do whatever they're gonna do. You know, like I said, I could try to help. I'll try to help, but after you make it known that, you know, you made up your mind, you're gonna do whatever you feel like doing, then I mean, after that, I'm like, hey, ain't nothing I could do about that now. I mean, the man has made up his mind. He's decided. He's decided that he's gonna do him. He's gonna YOLO it up. You know? Man. But I mean, if black men want to live off of their delusions, I mean, we already seen what happened to Bill Cosby, and he had way more millions than most of these dudes. Most of these dudes are not even millionaires. They're not even millionaires. I mean, Bill Cosby had over $100 million. I don't know how much he has now, but you know, he's probably still making money off of stuff that he, you know, I mean, I know the Cosby Show is on Netflix, and I think it's on Prime too. So he's still making money. But while he's in jail. But I don't want us to lull ourselves into any false sense of security. if you are a black man and you are of quote unquote high value, you need to be preparing. You know how this society is. They wait for a black man to make a bunch of money, then they attack him. Like Shaq, he's been able to escape. LeBron James, he pretty much been able to slide under the radar. He's getting a little backlash right now, but a lot of these dudes have been able to slide under the radar, but they getting real fat. That's called fattening up the pig. You feed the pig, you get them real big and real fat before you cut them up and cook them. I don't need the swine, but this is a society. This is what this society does. It gets you Negroes real fat. When you get a bunch of money, the first thing you should be trying to do is making that money work for you and putting that money into as many black hands as possible. At least brothers who are on the same page with you, not just random individuals. You have to have a code of conduct, a code of ethics. I'm not talking about the white man's ethics. That shit does not work for you. His ethics don't work for you because he does not live according to his own ethics. So you cannot live according to his standard. Didn't we try that? Didn't we try that before? Didn't we try to live according to his standard? Didn't we try, back in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Didn't we try down there in Rosewood? We tried to live according to his standard. And guess what? It didn't stop him from doing wickedly and holding himself not guilty. Bombing our communities, destroying our communities. You see all these black men, you see all of this stuff happening right after the George Floyd situation. That this is the police letting you niggas know that don't get it twisted. Just cause y'all got Kavanaugh, just because y'all got this dude Kavanaugh found guilty, don't think that we about to turn down the heat on y'all. We about to stop doing what we doing. We gonna turn up. We gonna turn up the heat to full blast on you dumb Negroes. See, because they not gonna allow you to live under no false sense of security. Every nigga, high value or not, even these high value niggas, when they driving down the street and they see one of them dirty ass cops get behind them, they start feeling some kind of way. They like, yeah, this motherfucker, what is he doing? Let him follow you for more than 2-3 blocks. I bet you with all your high valueness, your ass be like, man, what happened was, see, this is some bullshit right here. Is this dude following me? I know I didn't do anything. I'm not speeding. Driving while black. That's a thing. That's an actual thing. Driving while black. I don't want any of us to lull ourselves into any kind of false sense of security, thinking you're gonna get a bunch of money, get a bunch of resources, and be out here living it up, kicking it. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I'm telling you, your best bet is to start preparing for the bullshit. That's your bet. That's your best bet right there. Start preparing for the bullshit. Because man, we gotta learn, man. I wish we could sit around and talk. You don't even have your own fucking country, man. You live in a damn country where where you don't make any of the fucking rules. You live in a country where you don't make any of the rules. You live in a country where everybody can disrespect you. Women, kids, men, you know what I mean? You live in a society that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to undermine your credibility, to undermine you, your community. I mean, these are the real circumstances. This is what's really popping. This is what's really going on in the so-called black community. You know? This is what's really going on in the black community, man. Maybe I don't understand what a high value man is. Maybe I got it wrong, you know. Maybe it's me. You know. From what I know, I don't know, man. Like I said, y'all do whatever y'all gonna do, man. This is your life. All I could do is try to right the ship. I see the ship going off. I try to right it. I try to, you know, when your ship starts veering too close to shore, looks like it's going to crash into another ship. Somebody has to right the ship, man. Anyway, brothers, on that note, I want to say peace. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps and adopt the moral code.